Chicago Theater of the Air. Produced and narrated by Marion Clare, conducted by Henry Weber, written and directed by Jack LaFrandre, Mutual presents radio's greatest hour of music and drama, the famous Chicago Theater of the Air. Tonight's production, Rose Marie by Rudolph Frimmel and Otto Harbach, starring Nancy Carr, David Polari, and Bruce Foote, with the chorus under the direction of Robert Trentler. Ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished speaker of this broadcast series, Colonel Robert R. McCormick, editor. Speaking from the stage of the Chicago Theater of the Air, Colonel Robert R. McCormick, editor and publisher of the Chicago Tribune, has delivered his first address since returning from an historic fact-finding flight to Europe, North Africa, and Southern Asia. 3 copies of this address may be obtained by writing to the Mutual Broadcasting System, Chicago 11, Illinois. Now, the curtain rises on tonight's Chicago Theater of the Air production of the Rudolph Frimmel Otto Harbach operetta, Rose Marie, starring Nancy Carr, David Polari, and Bruce Foote, with narration by Marion Clare. Here is the overture as conducted by Henry Weber.
backdrop for the story of Rosemary is the glorious and spectacular mountain country of the Canadian Northwest. It was this same setting of rocky cliff and drifted snow that inspired the famous poems of Robert W. Service, so well known to millions of American listeners. So it is that tonight we present the story of Rosemary in the quaint poetic style of Mr. Service himself, as conceived by our writer-director, Jack LaFrande. If you detect some of the tongue-in-cheek whimsy of the shooting of Dan McGrew or the cremation of Sam McGee, that's as it should be, for it's all in fun. For your pleasure, Rosemary. Rappers and miners and beautiful squaws at Lady Jane's saloon. At the piano, the ragtime kids raise a popular tune. Smiles, he soon beguiles an Indian maiden fair. Ah, Mr. Horny. Alluring sighs that tantalize the very spice of life. But this Indian prize reefs Black Eagle's white. My being, Edward Hawley. You've come to Wanda's cabin tonight, perhaps. Yes, big Edward Hawley, like Sir Walter Raleigh, can never say no to a lady. With covetous glance, he bows to romance, endorsing this rendezvous shady.
Wanda, you little squaw devil. I will be at your cabin as soon as I finish my business with Emil.
Oh? Is this business with Emil, or his sister Rosemary?
Now, is not that a foolish question? What would I want with Rosemary when I have you?
Lights up the northern sky, while hand in hand two lovers stand and dream of days gone by.
The northern lights know their majestic glory. Just think of the countless centuries they've looked down on people like us, Rosemary.
Yes, Jim. They look down and say, whenever trouble should come to Rosemary, she will be safe on Lover's Rock with her Jim.
Trouble? You, Rosemary?
Oh, Jim, back at Lady Jane's cafe, Mr. Hawley, he looked for me.
Ed Hawley? What's he want?
He wants for to marry me and take me to live in Tibet.
What?
He's for talk to my brother Emil. He's for give Emil money to make me marry with Mr. Hawley.
You mean that Ed Hawley is bribing your brother?
I'm frightened, Jim.
I don't know what to say, Rosemary. I'm just a struggling mining engineer. Ed Hawley is a very wealthy man.
Please, I do not care. I love only my Jim.
Then all the Ed Hawleys in the world won't take you away from me.
I know. Not me. I
I hear it everywhere, across and in the deep blue.
This song came off.
Yes. And the moon and the stars and the glitter.
You make me want to whirl like little kittens while on fire.
Oh, sweet Rosemary, easy to see why all who learn to know you love you. Time divine, and the pines above you, an angel's breath behind. There's a little beauty in your no matter what I do, I can't forget you. Sometimes I wish I had never met you, never met you.
The business at hand for this Indian band involves an illustrious brother. Black Eagle has heard by underground word that his wife cavorts with another. Now pounding with zest on his gigantic chest, Black Eagle swears vengeance with vim. And the man he accuses of dark subterfuges is the young engineer called Jim. But all unsuspecting young Jim is erecting great castles in the air. His mortar and plaster are love's alabaster, and far from his mind is fair.
Just imagine, Rosemary. Just imagine that this rock, Lover's Rock, is a great palace. Just imagine that.
These friends from legend I know about Lover's Rock, Jim.
Legend?
Yes. In old days, before white man comes, the Indians have old customs. When Indian girl is in love, she stands here on Lover's Rock and calls to lover in valley below.
Yes.
Very special kind of call. It's very beautiful, this call. And when lover answers from valley below, it's two hearts that never separate. Nice legend.
Beautiful. I think I like your legend better than mine.
I'm calling you. Will you answer if when you hear my love pouring clear, and I hear your arms calling when you hear my love pouring clear, and I hear your
child is a call that is mild compared to the call of sin. The icicle fall when an Indian squaw invites a strong man in. With every intention of breaking convention, Ed Hawley greets Black Eagle's wife. But before usurpation becomes realization, Black Eagle arrives with a knife. There on the floor and breathing no more, Black Eagle lies silent and still. To this scene of peace come the mounted police. Someone was paid for this kill.
On through the hill, like a pack of angry wolves on the trail. We are after you, dead or alive. We are after you, dead or alive. When you get to know, come on, better run away. All you can away. Here on the mountain, to get the man around to the what are those voices? They sing as they go. What do those voices? Look for the mountains. We come. Somebody hide. Somebody better hide. Pack of angry wolves on the trail. We are after you, dead or alive. We are out to get you, dead or alive. And we'll get you soon if you're the one. Better run away. Run, you are done. Throw your gun away. Here come the Mounties to get the man they're after now. Run through the hills like a pack of angry wolves on the trail. We are after you, dead or alive. We are out to get you, dead or alive. And we'll get you if you're the one. Better run away. Run, you and run. Throw your gun away. Here come the Mounties to get the man they're after.
To Kootenai, the north winds lash and swirl, but the whirling snow can never know the pain of a lovesick girl.
I know what they are thinking. They are thinking that my Jim, he killed Black Eagle. Always they are asking me where my Jim go for to hide. But I will not tell them. Never will I tell them. Jim did not kill Black Eagle. I know he did not. But if I go for to tell him, they will follow me. All alone my Jim waits for call of love, and I cannot answer. When you hear my love call ringing clear, and I hear your belong to me. I belong. If when you hear my love call ringing clear, and I hear your belong to me. I But another knows where a lantern glows. One Emil, Rosemary's brother. Emil, you have seen Jim's lantern on Lover's Rock. A secret lost, and dear the cost, for she must wed another. She hears Emil propose this deal, his words cut like a knife. To save the knave whose love you crave, you'll be Ed Holly's wife.
Jim, this is the only way I can say if I say nothing, and Emil say nothing. You get head start and cross border maybe. Again, I hope.
4 hours? What's keeping her? Oil's all gone in this darn lantern. Not a single light across the valley. Why does she want me to hide out like this? If something's happened to her, I'll wait just a few more minutes and then I'll have to go after her. I never should have let her go alone. Waiting for Rosemary is like waiting for the rising sun of a beautiful dawn.
Oh, Rosemary, I love you. I'm always dreaming of you. No matter what I do, I can't forget you. Sometimes I wish that I had never met you. And yet, if I should lose you, would mean my very life. Of all the queens that ever lived, I choose you. To rule me, my
Now footsteps slow in the frozen snow, and shadows, one by one. To his surprise, Jim's startled eyes look straight at the Mountie's gun.
Wait, what is this?
No quarter now, the Mounties vow to see full justice done. Through the plan, they've got their man in the land of the midnight sun.
run away. Throw your gun away. Here come the Mounties to get the man they're after.
Despite an art for a woman's heart to hide its secret passion, but the flame grows dim when her every whim brings forth the latest fashion. The sages know that a gay trousseau great sadness can replace. Here's Rosemary in ecstasy, gowned in silk and lace. Pretty thing, where is the girl who can resist them? Pretty thing, unhappy girlie, who has missed them? Not from my lips, book and solemn look, the priest stands at the altar, and you can see that Rosemary seems about to falter. Now at last the door of my dreams is swinging wide. There upon the threshold leans the happy bride. Down the aisle with leering smile, Polly awaits his intended, and Rosemary in agony feels that all is ended. But now retold, story bold, as Jim stands by her side.
Jim, my Jim.
Moment sublime, in nick of time, he saves Ed Holly's bride.
Jim, my Jim, I'm so glad to see you. My heart jump up and down like jackrabbit.
You'll see me forevermore, Rosemary. The real murderer of Black Eagle is Wanda.
Wanda?
Yes, Black Eagle's wife. When she learned about Holly's intention to marry you, her jealousy made her tell the Mounties about Holly's visit to her cabin.
Oh, Jim, and they have set you free.
As free as the wind that blows across the Rockies. The Mounties are here to arrest Wanda and Holly for Black Eagle's murder.
Oh,
And I'm here to take Holly's place beside you. Here.
oh, Jim.
On winter nights when northern lights shine down in all their glory, from Hudson's Bay to Kootenai, they still repeat this story. As shadows fall, an Indian call rings out across the blue, and hand in hand, two lovers stand and sing a dream come true. When I'm calling you.
Hall, conducted by Henry Weber, written and directed by Jack McAndre, the Chicago Theater of the Air has presented the Bruno Habak operetta Rose Marie, starring Nancy Carr, David Polari, and Bruce Foote. Featured speaker was Colonel Robert R. McCormick, editor and publisher of the Chicago Tribune. Performance rights were granted by the Century Library, Incorporated. This program was transcribed. In synchronized speaking roles tonight, Sandra Gare as Rosemary, Everett Clark as Jim. This is Lee Bennett inviting you to next week's Chicago Theater of the Air production, the Zygmunt Romberg operetta Blossom Time, starring Nancy Carr, Thomas L. Thomas, and David Polari, conducted by Henry Weber. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.